It was an important week in the world of business, even though it was a truncated one for the Indian stock markets. It was quite a volatile one that shaved off somewhere around 2.5% from the Nifty that managed to end the week just around that 17,100 mark. Foreign investors continue to remain sellers, and the volatility that I'm talking about was stoked by the interest rate decision or the hawkish tone coming in from the US Federal Reserve. Even though the central bank has held its guns when it comes to interest rate hike this time around, it has given a clear signal that we may see a rate hike coming in the month of March, and that rate hike, mind you, would be the first since December 2018. Another thing that was a talking point this week, from a stock market standpoint, was the recently listed new age companies that saw a fair bit of drubbing. So the likes of Zomato, Paytm, Nykaa, and PB Fintech, well, they have seen a fair bit of badgering with most of them losing anywhere between 10 to 20% apiece for the last over the last 5 sessions. Moving on to corporate earnings, well, Maruti reported a steady set of numbers on Tuesday. Even though profit dipped somewhere around 48% compared to last year, it was still above street expectations. The automaker has said that the chip shortage situation is seeing some kind of improvement, and it has said that the production levels may increase in the fourth quarter. However, it may not be up to full capacity. On to banking earnings, and Axis Bank also reported a steady set of numbers on Tuesday. In fact, profit saw a threefold jump, and asset quality also saw some kind of improvement on a quarter-on-quarter basis. In fact, analysts do see a 45% upside on the stock going forward. On to Kotak Mahindra Bank, then, that reported a 15% bump up in profits on a year-on-year basis, and the asset quality here as well saw improvement on a sequential basis. But it was the margins that sprang a positive surprise for the private lender. On to pharma earnings, well, Cipla and Dr. Reddy's both reported a fairly steady set of numbers, no big disappointment coming in from there. But the Maharaja's homecoming to the Tatas remains the top corporate development of the week. The government formally handed over Air India to the Tatas on Thursday, and now all eyes will be on Tata's on how the group will resurrect Air India, the Maharaja, and steer it towards its golden days. Well, the coming week also seems to be in fact promises to be an important one, with Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman slated to present the budget 2022 on Tuesday at 11 a.m. So another choppy week in the offing for the markets. Let's see what kind of reaction we get from Dalal Street and the investor community. Stay tuned to the space for more updates.